Good morning, class. Before we proceed to our class lesson for today, let's all stand for the opening prayer. Thank the Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen. Okay, good morning, class. Okay, you may now take your seats. Okay, I need to check your attendance for today so that I know who are the absent from the class today. Okay, um, who are who are absent from the class today? None. Okay, very good. Okay, Miss Secretary, kindly check the attendance, please. Okay, and now we will have our review discussion for our past lessons. So, what comes in your mind of what are our lesson last meeting? Okay, so I just need um, to discuss what was our lesson last meeting. So, class, last day you have learned about past perfect tense. So, past perfect tense indicate a complete a completed actions in the past before another past action. Okay, so it formed by the auxiliary verb had the past participle of the verb. So what are those? The will, shall, would, have, should, using the auxiliary verb of the sentence. By the way, our agreement for our class every day that you have to listen attentively and participate actively. Okay? Okay. So class, when we celebrate All Saints Day. Yes, Aisa? Okay, very good. Why do we celebrate on that day? Yes, Faith? Excellent. So, excellence ideas class. Now, we will proceed to our next discussion. So, now, let's read the dialogue about All Saints Day to know how it is celebrate. But before that, let us unlock the different words so that you will fully understand the dialogue. So, I'll show you the dialogue. So, here is our dialogue. So, who wants to read the dialogue, the entitled of the Preparing for All Souls Day? Anyone? Yes, please. Okay, very good. Okay, we will have to unlock the difficult words in this dialogue. So, we'll find out where it is. Okay? The Before we read the dialogue, we have to unlock the difficult words. So what are those? Um, okay, the Tom. So what is Tom? Okay, anyone? What is Tom? Tom is aggrieved. So what is Tom? Tom is aggrieved. So, and waiting. What is waiting? Waiting is remove the desired plans. Then the epitaph is an resurrection writing in memory of a dead person. Then the wreath. Wreath is a garland made up of flower. Then the withered is a dried. So now we already unlocked the difficult words. I want you to read this story. I want you to read that dialogue. Okay, very good. Um, I will ask you some question if you really understand or if you really know what is the dialogue talks about. Okay. Class, did you like the dialogue? I will ask you some question if you really understand what was talks. What is the dialogue talks all about? Yes, Kate. Okay, very good. Um, why does Ramon did not agree to go to Balara? Yes, John. Okay, very good. What is the value of that you can get from the selection? Yes, Faith. Very good. Okay, now we have to have an analyzation. Okay, class, what you observe in the dialogue? Anyone? Okay, yes, May. Okay, very good. Now, I will ask again. What are the underlined words in the dialogue? Yes, Carlo. Okay, very good. Now, pick out a sentence with an underlined words. Yes, Anton. Okay, very good. So, in this sentence, what is the verb? Yes, Kathy. Okay, very good. When is the action going to happen? Yes, Alma. Very good. So take note, class, that by using the time expression, by Sunday, he will have established the sentence of the verb using the future perfect tense of the verb, right? Okay. Now I will give you an activity that we have to answer. So now I will give you an activities that you have to answer. Then I will ask you what is the correct answer, what is the form of the verb on the sentence. Okay, this activities is the substitution drill. So here it is some examples. I want you to raise your hands if you want to answer. I will read the sentence and you have to contribute the correct verb using the auxiliary verb in the future perfect tense. Okay? Okay. Now, I have here some examples for you to know how to construct the correct sentence formed by the auxiliary verb that is using the past or the future perfect tense. Okay? Okay. So number one, I want to read, then you have to contribute the correct answer. Then I will underline the correct form of the auxiliary verb, the future perfect tense. Okay? Okay. Okay. Now I will call Lloyd. Okay, very good. So our auxiliary verb here using the future perfect tense is the shall made. So we will read if it is correct. Okay, by Saturday I shall make my homework. So what do you think? Is it correct or wrong? Okay, very good. Okay, number two. Before the teachers come, before the teacher comes, we shall have performed, shall have achieved, shall have completed our activity. Okay, Michael and Pam. So what is the correct answer using the verb, the future perfect tense of the verb? So, okay, very good. Okay, let's find out. So the correct is the shall have performed. So before the teachers come, we shall have performed our activity. So that is the correct form of the verb. So our sentence is now correct. Okay, number 3. By the time I reach home, I will have given, will have handed, will have presented here the gift. So what is the answer? Okay, will have given. So by the time I reach home, I will have given here the gift. Okay, number 4. So he shall have burned the weeds by 5 p.m. So what is the correct form of the verb in here? You see a number 4 sentences. So shall have burned, shall have thrown, shall have collected. Okay, anyone? Okay, yes, please, Andrew. Okay, very good. He shall have burned the weeds by 5 p.m. So our auxiliary verb here is the shall. Then our future perfect tense is have burned. So he shall have burned the weeds by 5 p.m. Okay? So okay, last number. Laika will have ironed the dress by 6 p.m. 6 o'clock. Will have failed. Will have fitted. Will have sold. So okay, May. Okay, very good. So Laika will have ironed the dress by 6 o'clock. Okay, did you get it, class? Okay, very good. Okay, now I know that all of you are really understand what is our lesson for today. So now, class, what is future perfect tense? Yes, Gina. Okay, very good. What time expression is being used? Yes, Kevin. Okay, very good. So what should be remembered performing the future perfect tense? Yes, Kat. Okay, very good. So, when do we use shall and will? Yes, Ben. Good job, class. Excellent. So, now, class, I want you to group yourself into 3. So, each group will choose a leader to organize the group. So then each group will pick one person to present or to perform in the front of the class. Then the presentation will be role playing, dialogue, and reporting. So by using your future perfect tense of the sentence. Okay, so for group 1, your task is role playing. Then the group 2 is your task is the dialogue. Then the group 3, your task is the reporting. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to okay, now let's welcome the presentation of group 1. Wow, very good. Excellent, group 1. Then let's welcome the presentation of group 2. Okay? Wow, excellent, group 2. Very good. What a nice performance. Okay? Let's welcome the group 3. Wow, very good, group 3. Wow, good job, class. Let's give yourselves a time clapping and say wow. Okay, very good. So now I will give you an activity to be answered. using the future perfect tense. So I will give you an activity. Okay, now class, I will give you an activity that you have to be answered. Okay, so on a sheet of paper, complete the following sentences using the future perfect tense of the verb. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to answer, and then you have to pass your papers in front and give it to me. After, we will answer the sentences using the future perfect tense of the verb. If you are really understood what was our discussion this morning that we have tackled. Okay, time is up. Let's pass your papers in front and give it to me, and we will answer the sentences. Okay, who wants to read the sentence number 1? Yes, Angelo. Okay, very good. So the correct verb of the sentence is the will have graduated. So when we see graduated is a form of the future perfect tense of the verb. Okay, so the answer of the number 1 sentence is the will have graduated. So will have graduated. So let's read if this is correct. So by 2013, I will have graduated in my 4-year degree course. So the sentence talks about the years of her graduation. Okay, so number 2 is that before June, she shall have finished her piano lessons. So that is correct. So number 3, by summer, I plan to make lessons. Plans. So the correct answer here is will have learned. By summer, I will have learned. I will have learned to make lesson plans. Okay. Will have learned. By summer, I will have learned to make lesson plans. Okay. Okay. Now number 4. Let's proceed to the number 4 sentence. So by the end of December, you blank your reviewers. So what is the correct answer using the future perfect tense of the verb? Shall have answered. So shall have answered. So by the end of the December, you shall have answered your reviewers. So that is the correct form of the verb using the future perfect tense. Okay. Last number. Sheila blank her material degree by the end of the semester. So what is the correct answer in the sentence number 2? Will have completed. Okay, so we will read. Sheila will have completed her master degree by the end of the semester. Okay. So this activity is an example of the sentence using the future perfect tense of the verb. So what are the future perfect tense of the verb? So will have graduated, shall have finished, will have learned, shall have answered, will have completed. So these are the perfect tense of the future perfect tense of the verb. Okay, class, who get a perfect score? Wow, you got all the perfect score. Oh, very good. You really understood our discussion about the future perfect tense of the verb. Okay. Before that, before we were going to end our class, before we are going to um, go home, I will give you an assignment. Okay. So, class, here is your okay class. Um, please settle down yourselves, and I will give you an assignment. Okay, here is your assignment. On a piece of paper, make a reflected journal about life which uses a future perfect tense of the verb and the sentence. Underline the verb used. Okay? Did you understand, class? Okay, very good. Now, I want you all to stand for the closing prayer. Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Amen. Amen. Okay, goodbye, class.